Anna2fire Society, what's fire? It's your girl Anna2fire, and I present to you yet another Key in the Edwards original. Okay, boom. So today's video, I'm about to do my North Clayton High School experience plus advice, because I feel like it's really up to us, the alumni, to really give y'all the blueprint and set y'all up for a successful 4 years of high school. So this is me doing my part. I definitely want to see y'all do great. I want to see y'all continue on the legacy, and I definitely want y'all to have a, if not equivalent to my experience, but even better. Okay, so let's just jump right into it, because I don't want this to be super long. I'm trying to make it as short as possible, but very informative, you know what I'm saying, very educational to y'all. Okay, boom. So my first topic is uniform. Okay, I don't know what it's like for y'all now, but when I went there, well, first let me give y'all a little backstory. I'm definitely class of 2017. Feel me? When I went there, uniform, we didn't really have a uniform. We had dress code. So dress code and uniform are two totally different things. Uniform is basically where you have a specific outfit that you have to wear, and everybody has the same one. And dress code is really just kind of like what we had, which was basically you get to choose from a different like color shirts that you wanted to wear, whether it was gray, blue, white, black, and white, blue, navy blue, black, gray, and I think that's it. And then pants you could wear khaki, black, or navy blue. I'm not gonna hold you, I feel like wearing dress code really helped me, like in a fashion sense, because it really give you like this small like niche to work with. So if you could really freak that, you could freak anything. But honestly, I would say that just use it to your advantage, because honestly, you don't have to do like uniform khaki pants. You could get you some nice cute khaki pants from like Old Navy, H&M. You could get you some fire cargo pants. Cargos are really fire. You can get you some navy fire cargo pants. You can get you some cargo pants, like just in anything. You just need to stay in the that little like color code or like dress code thing. You can talk to, as a class, like whatever your class is, if you class of 22 or class of 23, 24, 25, just speak to your SGA representative, which would be like your class president or whatever, and just try to like negotiate something on whether y'all can have like dress down Fridays or dress down for homecoming. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of work with your SGA and your administrators to kind of like work something out, if you just fiending to like wear regular clothes at school. But I'm not gonna do, I feel like dress code was a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, we really didn't used to follow it at all, especially when I was in like 9th grade. It's really started with our seniors, because they the leader of the school. When they wasn't wearing uniform, we wasn't wearing uniform. We used to really wear hoodies with no collars under it. But don't follow our lead. I'm just saying, talk to your SGA. Cool. Next is being active in school. So like sports clubs, after school and stuff like that. Being active is a really good idea. I was very active. I cheered. I was the manager of the track team. I also kind of like participated, was swindled into it. I conditioned with the volleyball team. And what else did I do? I was a majorette, but the reason that I couldn't play volleyball instead of condition was because I had to like choose between, because there's the same season or whatever, and the volleyball coach Seth was like, y'all gotta pick, and we all picked majorette. But anywho, so I was pretty active, even when it was to like going after school. Like that's what really made my experience, because like every day I was after school, whether it was for a practice, for a game, just in my teacher's class. If it was for turn up and talk, I don't know if they still have turn up and talk, but turn up and talk was like a program and we just used to talk about stuff. I don't know if they still have Turn Up and Talk or not, but that was also one of the reasons. Like me and like my friends at the time, we would really just like find anything to be after school for, and it really helps our experience. Like it allowed us to like spend more time together, just be more like active in school or whatever. So my advice to you is to stay after school, whether it's just to catch up on your grades and stuff like that. Like me, I was the type of student where if I fell asleep in your class during class hours, I'll be the first one after school trying to like do my work that they did during class, or trying to get my homework out the way, because I know I have to work and I know I would have games and stuff like that to do, so I couldn't do it. What else? I even was supposed to be a part of SGA. I legit had it in the bag. Nobody was running against me for senior class president. I was gonna be a president, and that's a whole nother story time about why I didn't. But yeah, they didn't work out. But I was still in the SGA meetings, like nothing ever happened. Like, you know, just being active in school, it's gonna really help with your school spirit. It's gonna really, like, you know, just keep you on your toes, because whether you're staying after school for a club, math club, science club, whatever it is, or a sports, like, it's really gonna make a huge difference in your experience as a high school student. It's gonna help you network, whether you're trying to network or not. Grades. Let me tell y'all this now, because nobody told me, right? I know this is gonna help somebody, even if it just helped one person. I'm gonna just say it. Your GPA that matters at the end of your school year is accumulative, meaning from 9th grade to 12th grade, when you graduate, your GPA is going to calculate all your grades within that time frame. It's not just going to be your latest semester's GPA as your final GPA. Cool. Because me, I didn't know. My counselors did not make that clear. We like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to get into that. But grades are very important. I will say that whether you want to go to school or not after high school, like college or tech, or you know, going to a trade or whatever, I feel like you should finish off strong, just to like know you did it. Like me, I really wanted to finish out strong, but I was kind of a little late in the academic game because I wasn't aware that it was going to be accumulative. I thought it was just going to be my last GPA was going to be my GPA, my overall GPA. And I had a wake-up call my I believe my first semester of junior year, or second semester. I think it was the end of the first semester of junior year. That's when I got my wake-up call, like, sis, it's not your last GPA, it's all of your GPAs put together. So whether you're a senior now, or it's your summer before you go into high school, just keep in mind that your GPA is your accumulative GPA of everything from 9th grade all the way to 12th grade, right? Cool. Grades are very important though, and nobody should care about it more than you. If you don't care, then I will say this, I will be realistic with y'all, it's not the end of the world. Like, you could have horrible grades and still be okay in life, but that's not the point. The point is to not like waste that education, that time, because you know what I'm saying, like, you could go to different countries and students legit don't have the same access to the information or education that you do. So I would just say take it serious, only because like it's free and you're gonna be in school anyway, so you might as well learn the information. Like, you want to set yourself up for success. You don't want to like be some like later on in life realize you want to do something and then it's like, damn, you know. So just that's important. Grades are important. I feel like even if you are the type of student, because me, I used to do so much that I would be so tired during class and during school that I would really be sleeping in my classes. Like, you could literally ask anybody that was a part of class of 2017 that had a class with me. There was no class that I did not go to sleep in. Like, I used to go to sleep in my classes, but there was also not a class that I didn't used to be after school at. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that teacher offered after school, which 10 out of 10 of your teachers do, I used to be in the office getting my schoolwork done, or even just talking to them, and like, you know, like whatever I had to do, I was doing it just You get what I'm saying? Like, your teachers are pretty flexible and they'll work with you. Once they see that you care, then they'll give you a little leeway, or they understand, like, okay, why is this person asleep? Oh, okay. Like, my teachers understood for the most part, because I had a job. I was a cheerleader. I was manager of the track team. I played basketball at one point. I was a majorette. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was really involved, active, like, and it really took up a lot of my time. So they understood, like, okay, she'll be asleep. But I also, it's one thing to, like, be in somebody's class and be asleep or this and the third, but then you also don't try to make an effort to even, like, understand what's going on in class or anything like that. That's on you. Like, your academic standing is 100% on you, and you just have to work with your teachers. Even if you have a teacher that's like a butthead, well, let's not say butthead, even if you have a teacher that's pretty stubborn and, like, hard, you know what I'm saying, like, hard on you or whatever, like, you just gotta know how to work that one. You get what I'm saying? Because we all have that. Like, everybody know Hasten, cool, we all know she not this, she not this, she not that. So that'd be the one class that you know, okay, I need to at least do this, and then I can go to sleep in somebody else's class, or I can do this and third. Not to say you should be going to sleep in anybody's class. I'm not condoning it. I'm just sharing my experience and then trying to use it to help you have a better one. So yeah, like, really, if you go to sleep, just make the effort to be there after school, or be there early and try to get it in, or come again after lunch. Like, if you have that teacher at second period, you go to sleep, and on your lunch break you back in her class trying to do her work, then, you know what I'm saying? But if you know that's a teacher that's not going to allow that, that might be a class that you don't want to go to sleep in. You might want to at least fight it until you can get to somewhere else that's going to have you a little leeway. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But grades are important, and it's up to you. And really, literally, all you have to do is just try. If you try, your teachers will see that you're trying. Your teachers will see that you care and that you're making an effort, and they'll put in some effort, and it'll reflect in your grades. Because I'm not gonna hold you, 50% of your grades is just really showing the effort. You get what I'm saying? The other 50 is whether you really understand it or not. But if you put in effort, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, at least get 50%. You get what I'm saying? And if you put in the effort, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna understand a good portion of it, at least 30%. So that 50 plus another 50, I mean, that 50 plus another 30 get you at least a 70. You know what I'm saying? But okay, cool. Respect is the next subject that I have on here. And honestly, when I say respect, I would just say respect yourself, respect each other, respect your teachers, your administrators, the staff that works there with you and for you. You know, respect each other religions, respect each other's space, you know what I'm saying, respect each other wishes, you know what I'm saying, respect each other as individuals. Because yes, that person may not look like you, yes, that person may not dress like you, yes, that person may not be as smart as you or know as much information as you do, that person may not smell like you, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, that's because that person is not you, and you have to respect that. Like, okay, that person don't dress like you, that doesn't mean you should make fun of them. It just means you should respect the fact, hey, you're not me, that's why you don't dress like me. Okay, you're not me, that's why you don't look like me. Okay, we're not from the same country, that makes a lot of sense. You know, just respect it, and respect your teachers, respect your peers, respect your teammates, respect your school. Because at the end of the day, when you leave that school and you go anywhere, whether it's to another school, whether it's to a park, whether it's to anywhere, they're gonna ask you, oh, what school you go to. You get what I'm saying? Like, that school's on your shoulders regardless. And even after you leave, you know what I'm saying, even after you graduate. Somebody asked me, oh, what high school you went to? Clayton High School. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me, that was my school, that's where I was at. That's your second home. You know what I'm saying? As much as you might not want to admit it, it is what it is. And if you just fight that instead of embrace it, then that's just gonna be you fighting that part of you. You get what I'm saying? As an individual, because that school is a part of you if you go there. If you be there every day 5 times a week from 8 a.m. or whatever, 7 a.m. to 3 or 4 p.m., you're there a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of you, that's your school, that's where you get your education from. So, like, just keep it up as far as, like, upkeep with being clean. Don't litter, don't have all the trash. Y'all don't want to have rats. Y'all don't want to be in a school known for rats. I don't want to be the alumni known for a school full of rats. So just take care of it. I wouldn't, honestly, as far as like us and respecting each other, I feel like we could have did a better job at that. For the most part, pretty much everybody respected each other. There is always, like, you know, a couple apples that feel like they want to lash out on the teachers, or, you know, lunch ladies trying to be funny, or administrators, you know, trying to be disrespectful and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I feel like those were those students fighting other battles and choosing to, you know, have these little outbursts or whatever towards the teachers and stuff. But honestly, just respect each other, respect your teachers, respect your peers. And if you're in a situation where you're not feeling respected, my honest advice to you would just be like, I feel like you being disrespectful, but still hold yourself to the standard of respecting that person and yourself. But respecting yourself first. Respect your peers, respect your teachers, respect your administrators, respect your staff, respect the school. Simple. Just have respect. Everybody stay in their lane. Cool. That's it. Like, respect people for their religions, for their ethnicities, for their gender roles, for their sexualities, for their choices. Just respect them and stay in your lane. Mind your business. I feel like my class, we did pretty good with respecting each other for the most part. I feel like, comment down below if you don't think so. Let's see. I have here, get a locker. Yes, get a locker. Like, it's $5. If you don't have $5 for a locker, comment down below and I got you. Comment down below your Cash App and I'm gonna send you $5 for your locker, because getting a locker is pretty important. You need a locker. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, yes, it's possible to get through the school year without one. Yes, it's possible to, like, I know in my experience, people have popped lockers and been using pop lockers that they didn't pay for or whatever. But just how you popped it, somebody else could pop it and your stuff could be missing. So honestly, just get a locker and make you not have to carry around all that stuff, which is better for your back. You see I'm slouching, but yeah, just get a locker. Is very important. You need that, like, little personal space of yours to kind of just organize your thoughts or whatever. Keep your locker clean. But your locker is like your little mini closet or your little mini home or your little mini bedroom. So just get one so you can have that space at school that just be 100% yours, you know. But like I said, not to like put you out there or anything like that. If you want and you don't want to comment down below and let nobody see it, you could follow me on Instagram at Kiana Edwards Original and DM me and just let me know, like, hey, I don't have a locker because I couldn't get a locker. It is such and such amount, and I'll Cash Up you for sure. I got you. Okay, another tip I have is using what you have. So a lot of times we feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have a 3-pound spiral notebook with this, that, and that. Honestly, you could make anything shake, whether it's your wardrobe, whether it's your school supplies, whether it's anything, like whether you have a ride, like your resources, like just use what you have and it'll work. I promise you. Like, think on the bright side. Just be real innovative and like creative and just use what you have, whatever it might be. It's enough, trust me. So your experience in high school, and mind you, if you didn't go to North Carolina High School, this is still good information for you. If you're just going to high school period, this is good advice and it'll carry you through, especially for if you go to North Clayton though, but or if you're going to North Clayton. But your experience is only as good as you allow it to be, or as good as you make it. So your efforts rely on, if you're the type of person where you feel like, no, every day after school I'm just going straight home, or I don't want to talk to anybody, or I don't want to eat the cafeteria food, or I don't want to participate in anything, I don't want to sign up for anything, I don't want to participate in class and raise my hand and talk, and you just don't take the initiative to be engaging in your own high school experience, then it's gonna be less like than if you would have, you know what I'm saying? So I would just say, as much effort you put in is as much effort you're gonna get out. I honestly would rate my high school experience like a 9.8, and the only reason I didn't give it like a overall 10 is because what made it perfect was that it wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a huge perfect experience, but it was a 9.8 for sure. And that's because of the efforts I put in. Like, I was literally after school every single day. I was at that school every single day. I could probably count on one hand how many times I took the bus back home. Like, I literally, or how many times I went straight home after school. Like, I was at school after school every single day. It was a part of my efforts. Like, and I really, like, you know, interacted with my classmates. My classmates were very funny, so it wasn't really that hard. I'm pretty goofy. But yeah, like, just your efforts kind of let loose and, you know, just open up a little bit. I'm not saying be the most trusting person ever, but you could kick it with people without, like, you know what I'm saying, crossing your own boundaries that you have set for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if you are an introvert, I'm sure there's other students who are introverts that you could kick it with. You know what I'm saying? That you could follow on social media and, you know, engage with in class, work on projects, come at the school, be in the library, whatever it is you want to do. So just put in that effort, really, and your experience would be great. Go to games. Even if you don't talk to nobody on the team, whatever the case may be, go to games, show up. Okay, behavior and rules. Let me tell y'all something. As much as it's not like this huge, like, as much as it's frowned upon to really like have a respectful relationship with your administrators and respect the rules of your school, it is very important. And I only say that because the rules are there to protect you and your classmates and everybody in the school. So when you break the rules, you just like, it's almost like not respecting each other. You get what I'm saying? So even if the rules are as simple as wearing uniform or whatever the case may be, honestly, if you don't wear uniform, then it's like, dang, you disrespecting people that did wear uniform. Because it's like, I wore uniform today, I did all this, I didn't want to wear it either, and you did that. So it's just like, you think you better than me? No, but seriously, like, the rules are there. Like, just, rules are very important. They're there to protect you, like I said, the staff and everybody that's there. And honestly, don't go against the grain. Like, if something happened, it happened, cool, I get that. But like, specifically living every day and waking up to go to school to break the rules is like, it's like, I'm not judging you, but it's like, you literally just, it's like a security breach. And that's why a lot of times when you break the rules, they suspend you or they remove you because you're a security breach. Like, we have the rules to protect everyone. You don't care about everyone's safety, so you kind of have to be, you know, it's kind of almost like a cult. You know what I'm saying? If you're not for the cult, you're not for the team, you're not for the school, the society, you don't care about putting us at risk. There has to be a consequence. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, rules are there to protect everyone, honestly. And if you guys feel like they're not, then talk it up to your administrators. That's why you build healthy relationships. Be able to have the relationship with your administrators where you be like, look, we understand the rules is to protect each other, but how is this rule protecting us? You get what I'm saying? Just make sure you have the relationship with your administrators where you can ask these questions and they provide you the answers so you can better understand. Because half the time y'all just be feeling like, what? Because you don't understand, you don't know, you don't get it. We probably didn't get it. And really, if you just sit there and ask, like, for instance, I'll give you an example. And this is another reason why I say respect your teachers, ultimately, because when I was there, I want to say after my 10th grade year, the whole entire math department got up and left. The whole entire math department, right? And this is my junior year at the time, so I'm like very upset because we keep having a substitute. Rest in peace to Miss B. I seen that she passed away, but she really, like, man, she deserved to have her flowers when she was here. But she really used to be at the school every day as our math teacher. She wasn't our math teacher, she didn't teach us, well, she tried to, I'm not gonna say it, she really did try, but she used to be at the school every day because we didn't have a math department. Like, the whole math department got up and left, and I was very upset. I would go to my principal at the time, who was Mr. Farmer, and expressing him like, Mr. Farmer, we keep getting these printouts every single day. Like, I need to know the material so that when I have to be tested on these standardized tests, so that I could be able to get into schools, I can test well and I can get good scores and I can get into schools. But if we don't have any teachers and I'm just getting these printouts to do just because work, and you know me, well, y'all probably don't know me, but me, when I'm real passionate about something, I start talking fast. So I just I'm in his office going crazy. He's like, Kiana, look, I'm doing everything I can. We posting these jobs up on the website. Like, we're posting the jobs, we're offering bonuses. The teachers just don't want to come here. Half the reason why they didn't want to come here is because the students would be bad. Well, not we, let me not say we, but I'm not gonna single myself out from my class. That's one thing, but like, we as a whole, we're running them away. And I would say that even to like Miss B, like, she was a substitute teacher who would be there all the time, like for our math teachers or whatever. She was just like a long-term substitute teacher because we didn't have teachers at all. So she would get done dirty. Like, she didn't really get a lot of respect from us. So and she really should have. And you know, like, when you get older, you realize, like, dang, people really put up with stuff they didn't have to, or, you know what I'm saying, she was really more permanent than anybody, you know what I'm saying, we really had, or whatever, because she was always around. But at the end of the day, like, that was a situation where I didn't understand what was going on. I spoke to my administrator and he let me know what was going on, and then he also gave me a whole nother resource, which was another administrator, which I ended up being which really close to, and she really helped me throughout the rest of my school year, my high school experience or whatever. And she ended up being my cheer coach. Shout out to you, Miss Wells. But yeah, like, at the time, she was over like the math department, and she, you know what I'm saying, helped me understand what was going on more. She helped me like with math that I was supposed to understand, and just ensuring that everything was gonna be okay, you know. So like, if you're in a situation you feel like there's rules or stuff going on, and instead of just lashing out and just being all the way like just left, just take that emotion and verbally speak to your administrators, because at the end of the day, that's what they're there for, is to help you and guide you and help you understand what's going on, because you don't have to be in the dark. It's not a situation where you just have to like take everything, where like, that's what they're there for. They're supposed to listen to you and, you know, provide you resources and help you understand what's going on. Just any rules you feel like you want to question, or you're not sure like how, just really talk to them. So resources, boom, I would say that there are a lot of resources open to you, even just the library alone. Like, just the library alone is a resource to you, free of charge, that you can use at any time. Yeah, you may have to pay for like printing or whatever the case may be, but literally, I'm telling y'all, if you hit me up, you DM me like, hey, I'm in the library, I'm trying to do my project, they want 15 cents, and I need to print out 30 papers, I will cash up you. Like, I got you. But there's also other resources to you, and you can really just ask them about it as well. But honestly, like, even the staff there are resources to you. Alumni, hello, resources to you. Your teachers, like, you can also ask your teachers for resources, but just really use them. Don't, if you're ever in a situation where you feel like, dang, I need this, or I don't ask, like, ask and you shall receive, for real. Just make sure you use your resources if you need to. Now, if there's a whole library and you don't really need it, because at home you got Wi-Fi, you got a laptop, you got a safe space to work, quiet, all that, then all by means, kudos to you. But if you don't, use the resources that are available to you. Achievements. Okay, boom. So with me, I feel like my greatest achievements, I'm not even gonna hold you, was actually like just cheering. And I feel like a really big achievement of mine was cheering and playing basketball in the same season. That was pretty cool. But yeah, and then getting honor roll. Oh my gosh, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Me and my counselor's department, we was like oil and water, right? And so my last semester junior year, or was it senior year? I think it was my first semester senior year, I got like honor roll. I think it was all A's or maybe A's and B's or something like that. And my counselors literally at the ceremony, like I had my mom there, everything, skipped over my name. And I'm not gonna hold you, they did it on purpose. And I know they did it on purpose for a fact. But that's a story time for another story time. If y'all want that story time, comment down below. If I'm saying anything and I'm going past it and y'all want the story, y'all want the tea, comment down below. I do not mind doing it for y'all. But okay. But yeah, achievements, just be proud of your achievements and strive to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, whether it's an A on the test, whether it's a C on the test, whether it's making a team, whether it's winning a debate, you know what I'm saying, whether it's just understanding certain material. Like, just take pride in your achievements and strive for them, and they'll be yours. Attendance, y'all, one thing I will tell y'all, I may have been asleep in my classes, but I was in them. I was in all of my classes. I'm not gonna hold you, I probably missed, like, out of 4 years of high school, I probably missed like 4 days. I would give myself 1 day a year. I'm not gonna hold you, like, I probably miss 1 full day every year, except for my junior year. I think I missed like 3, but that was because I was suspended. But again, that's a story for another time, and if you want that story, comment down below and let me know. But yeah, attendance, show up. If you can't, like I said, there's resources around you. You can speak to somebody about your situation and be like, look, I want to come, I wanted to come, my mom didn't have a babysitter, I had to stay home and watch my little sister. You can talk to your counselors, or you can talk to you know, your administrators, and they can help you figure out a solution to help you with your attendance. But if you're just not showing up and you getting like behind in your schoolwork, and you getting disciplinary behind not showing up, like, just avoid that by, like I said, having the relationship with your administrators and being able to use your resources to, you know, be able to do the best that you can. So, but really show up. Like, that's the only way you're gonna understand the material. That's the only way you're gonna really be able to participate and engage in school, whether it's clubs, teams, sports, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. Like, you could be on the cheerleading team, but you're not at school, you can't go to practice, you can't be at the games. Like, it just don't, you know what I'm saying. Way to really have an amazing experience is to just be in there. I didn't miss a beat because I didn't want to miss a beat, because I liked school. I'm not gonna hold you, I really liked school. So don't quote me, I liked school though. I really liked high school. Like, that's why I know for a fact that I didn't miss a lot of days, because I wanted to go. Like, I wanted to go. I might have been late, I'm not gonna hurt you. I might have had a few tardies, but like, just absolutely not showing up at all. No, I was not doing that. Even after my appointments, if my mom would check me out to go to the dentist, I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back. But really show up, because only way you can have fun and enjoy your time is if you're there. If you're not there, then okay. But that is the end of this video, guys. This video, the whole point wasn't to, like, you know, inform you on how things go, more so how to educate you on how to get them to go the way you want to. My ultimate advice to you would just, you know, be happy, have fun, and cherish every single moment, because you will not get it back. The 4 years seem like a really long time, but it's not. And it's also not the end of the world. It's not even really the beginning. Just enjoy it. Like, y'all mad young, enjoy it, have fun, cherish every moment, and just, you know, be safe and be respectful and just participate. You know what I'm saying, get your education on, have fun, show up to the games, get fly. You know what I'm saying, that's another thing. Like, y'all don't want to wear uniform during school hours, pull up at the game, put your drip on, you know what I'm saying, pop out, do what you need to do. But like, really just work your one to and get things the way you want them to go. Like, you know, you don't really gotta do it the crazy way. You could do it the calm way. But I will be doing this part 2. This is part 1, where basically I'm just telling you advice about like school and stuff like that. Part 2 will include things like drama, relationships, hygiene, you know, school spirit, friends, you know how that go, you know, just stuff like that. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. I need y'all to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, because you're part of two-sided. I said two-sided. You're a part of two-sided society. You go to North Clayton High School, you're two-sided society, period. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Comment down below anything you want to know. Comment down below if you want to see another video. Comment down below if you need a story time for any of the topics that I gave y'all. If you need tea, let me know. Whatever it is, comment down below. Talk to your girl. And just stay tuned. Really, I need y'all to click the part 2, because that's really where it gets juicy, and I need y'all to be on point about everything, period. So yeah, follow me on Instagram though. DM me, be like, sis, too fire, I go to North Clayton, or I'm going to North Clayton next semester. Let me know if you already been there for a semester, a year, 2 years, 3 years, this year, senior year. DM me, let me know how it's been going. DM me or comment down below and let me know if this has been a very informative video, or if I need to get more in depth, or if I need to be more broad. Let me know. Comment down below, give me some feedback, but just let me know. Keep me posted. If it's anything I can do, like I said, DM me, talk to me. I will DM you back, feel me? But yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful high school experience. Like I said, I give mine a 9.8, so that's why I just felt like I owe it to y'all to, you know, get y'all the blueprint for real. But thank you for watching my video again, and I'm gonna see y'all in part 2. Go ahead and click that. This might be playing in your teacher classroom. This will be playing in your teacher classroom when y'all get out of class, you get home, or you at lunch. Go ahead and click part 2. Period. Lay down.